getting her mileage out of those skis, that's for sure.
She really is. And a lot of people out there are going to get some more mileage out of their skis because we got snow today.
Yeah, we do have more snow on the way for the mountains, so we'll have more fresh powder to enjoy. And at times today in the mountains, that snow could come down pretty quickly. So that's one thing that you do want to keep in mind. Maybe if you're going up to the resorts this morning, things could look a little bit different by the time you leave. So make sure that your car is adequately prepared. Meanwhile, as we wake things up in Price in central Utah, it's a nice sleepy start to the morning in Castle Country. But as we do move up into northern Utah, you can actually see a few raindrops hitting the camera lens at Utah State University as we overlook Cache Valley, as we are beginning to see showers move across northern Utah. Your temperatures as you head out the door are in large part in the 30s and 40s, while Salt Lake City is currently sitting at 50 degrees, and that's thanks to a strong southerly wind. And the reason why we're seeing rain in Logan right now is because that southerly wind is bringing that temperature into the upper 40s. So here's a look at the bigger picture on the forewarned radar. The showers are moving into the northern half of the state as our next cold front is currently working its way in. Got a little bit of light rain moving throughout portions of Utah County, but we're seeing some of that steadier rain in Box Elder and Cache County, while we are seeing some showers throughout the Wasatch Mountains where we're seeing light snow at this point. But we do have winter weather advisories that are currently or will be going into effect, kind of staggered from north to south as we go from the morning into the afternoon. All of these will be expiring either this evening or late tonight. The northern Wasatch Mountains could see 5 to 10, 6 to 12 for the southern Wasatch Mountains, and for the Wasatch Plateau and Book Cliffs could see 3 to 8. And at times when the front is working its way through, there will be the potential to see snow rates at or above an inch an hour. One thing that you do want to keep in mind, some of that snow could come down pretty heavily along with that front. And then across the western portion of the state, most notably along and west of I-15 from Juab County down to Iron County, it's going to be windy with winds out of the southwest. Could see some gusts upwards of 55 miles per hour. So just a heads up, want to make sure that you tie down any loose objects and be careful on those east to west routes for those strong crosswinds. Your out the door forecast along the Wasatch Front, temperatures will be hanging out in the 40s and 50s throughout most of the day. Think that before the front moves through, we'll see mid to upper 50s. But you can see at 5 o'clock, that front likely will have passed with that temperature sitting at 45, and there will be that potential as well as some thunderstorms. We'll mainly see valley rain and mountain snow given our temperatures in the 40s and 50s across the northern half of the state. But when that front moves through, if we're seeing still those heavier showers and even a few rumbles of thunder, times of grapple in our valleys and even some snow can't be completely ruled out. If you're south of I-70 today, you'll mainly check in with partly to mostly cloudy skies, breezy conditions, with daytime highs that'll top out mainly in the 50s and 60s, with St. George getting into the low 70s. Let's begin the Futurecast, and I'll start this at 10 o'clock this morning, and the Futurecast is underdoing it. So that's one thing that you want to keep in mind, but what it will show is that main line associated with that front really moving through the Wasatch Front from late this morning through the early afternoon before moving into the central portion of the state by late this afternoon into this evening. So that'll kind of focus on the I-15 and I-70 interchange. Then as that front bounces back to the north a little bit for our Friday, we'll be looking at isolated showers for areas north of I-70. Then an even stronger storm system will move into the Beehive State for the Easter weekend, and that'll bring a better chance for widespread showers across the state both Saturday and Sunday. If you have any plans for those Easter egg hunts outside, you might need to have a contingent plan to move it inside. Let's look at the Futurecast snow through our Friday. Most mountains could pick up between 4 to 10 for our central and northern mountains, isolated up to a foot plus. Cottonwoods could see 8 to 16, and if everything comes together, we could see more. Mountain valleys generally a trace to 4, isolated up to 8. Valleys and benches expected to see mainly rain, as the snow levels will likely bounce between 5,000 and 7,000 feet. But if we see those heavier showers, some minor accumulations can't be ruled out, and we even could see a few inches on the benches. For the Easter weekend, as mentioned, we could be looking at some soggy conditions, and as the Easter bunny moves through, he doesn't look like he's going to be that bothered, but it's isolated showers for Good Friday, then scattered showers both for Saturday and Easter Sunday. For St. George, we'll be looking at dry conditions to close the week, but we'll get partly cloudy skies, windy conditions, then a chance of scattered showers through the weekend. Daytime highs ease down. Then by the middle of next week, we dry things out and we warm things up. Should be back in the 70s by Wednesday. Along the Wasatch Front, showers and thunderstorms today. Isolated showers for our Friday. Then we'll be looking at a good chance for showers both Saturday and Sunday. Daytime highs staying consistent in the low to mid 50s. Overnight lows closer to 40 degrees. Mainly valley rain and mountain snow. Then we'll be looking at calmer conditions and warmer temperatures by the middle of next week. Let's go ahead and